After last night, how much faith do you have in the Phillies?
100%. Yeah, yeah. Saturday night is gonna be our win. Calling it now, so that's what it is.
Have you been staying up for all of it, all week?
Nah, not all of it. I probably stop watching after we go down. But yesterday, after they scored that third run, I was done because I knew we wasn't gonna score no more, so I turned it off.
Do you, in your travels up there, have you ever met any of those guys on the Philly side of things?
Not this crew, but like Ryan Howard and all them. I met them when I was younger, but I hadn't met nobody on this team.
Who set that up?
Who? I forgot actually. Yeah, I forgot, but it was cool to meet the old Philly guys.
Have you ever caught a pass as long as the one PJ Walker threw you?
Like, nah, that's probably the longest. I mean, I ran for that long, but a pass that far, nah.
5 days to reminisce, digest it, result aside, what are your thoughts on that play?
Shoot, it was a hell of a play, and on me and PJ part, what you want to know about the helmet thing?
No.
Oh, all right, yeah, it was just a hell of a play at the end of the day.
The amazing part was the play. That's what I want to ask about.
Yeah, that was that. I don't think if I didn't slow down part of it, it would have been a jump ball scenario, but it ended up playing the way it did.
Have there been any notable messages, responses you've gotten from anybody in your life or around the league, anything like that?
That I should have just kept my helmet on. That was the only response to it all, but it just like negates the pass. Yeah.
I understand.
I don't know if you noticed this morning they were doing the not so hot 10 plays of the week.
Yeah, I was sitting in Justin Jaquan office. I happened to look up and we was number one. Well, I was number one for it, so I was just like, whatever.
What did you think when you saw that?
Whatever. I was like, all right. Guess nobody ever got emotional and like just did something not like emotion. I know granted I don't show emotion, but that was like an emotional thing.
As it should have been. I'm wondering if you saw Terry McLaurin's touchdown?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Everybody was like, man, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to compare the two, but we know the difference.
Do you have, DJ, any regrets a week later? And yeah.
Regrets? No, not to that extent. Like, should I not have did it? No. Did I do it? Yeah, I own up to that. Like, it was just in the moment type of deal. So, can't say if I would do it differently in that moment. No, probably not.
Do you feel like that's a rule that needs to be changed?
I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't know whether I was off the field or on the field. It shouldn't have mattered. I don't think it was excessive, but that's what it is. What it is.
DJ, the penalty aside, this team in previous years seemingly kind of folded once, or not folded, but was discouraged once a team got up heavy on them or by a couple of scores. And just kind of seems like since Steve took over, you guys have remained competitive throughout. What's going on in this building that has you guys, at 2-6, still fighting as hard as you are?
Shoot, we just want to win. We don't want to lose that feeling that we had from Tampa, and that was a great feeling. Just to get that feeling back, we just gonna go out there and fight for every minute, second that's on that clock, and try to get that win.
Does, after a game like that, despite the outcome, is there realization in the idea that you guys can win the division?
Yeah.
You can win, you're in first, but now you're in last?
Yeah, that was heavy on our minds, and you could tell by the whole game that it was on both teams' minds. So, right now we just gotta go out there. Well, we play them next Thursday. Not looking ahead, but we gotta go out there and do what we gotta do. But we gotta focus on Cincy right now. Get past them. Go do what we do.
Have you heard whether they're going to fine you for that?
Nah, I haven't heard nothing. I mean, Drew's my agent, so we'll go through Drew first.
Usually that little FedEx
Yeah,
thing.
I ain't seen one in my locker, so. But that's not talking into existence.
What's it been like seeing Terrace Marshall sort of get his opportunity and make the most of it?
Pretty good, you know. He had a rough rookie year with the injury, so right now just to see him just coming into his own it's good to see, and I know he's going to keep growing and making plays that we know he can make.